Everyone feels fear. It's that quiet voice inside, whispering, "Don't do it, stay safe." But sometimes, that same fear is what keeps us from truly living. Today, I'll tell you the story of Hiroshi, a young man from Japan who discovered what it truly means to live bravely. His journey began in a small coastal town, surrounded by mountains, temples, and the endless sea. Hiroshi grew up in a traditional wooden house in the small town of Kamakura. Every morning, the sound of temple bells echoed through the valley. He was a kind boy, quiet and thoughtful, but deeply afraid of the ocean. When he was 7, a strong wave had pulled him under while playing near the shore. Since that day, even seeing the water made his heart race. One evening, his grandfather, a retired fisherman, took him to the beach. The sun was setting, and the waves glowed golden. "Listen, Hiroshi," his grandfather said. "The ocean doesn't want to hurt you. It only teaches you respect and courage." But Hiroshi couldn't go near. He ran back, trembling, and his grandfather just smiled. One day, he said softly, "You will walk into the water again because you stop being afraid, but because you grow stronger than your fear." Years passed. Hiroshi became a talented photographer. He loved capturing temples at sunrise and cherry blossoms in full bloom, but he avoided the sea completely. Then, one summer, a famous magazine announced a national photo contest. "Japan, through your eyes." The grand prize was a feature in Tokyo and a chance to travel across Japan as a professional photographer. Hiroshi wanted to join. But when he read the theme, "The Power of the Ocean," his heart sank. He almost gave up. But that night, he found an old photo on his grandfather's shrine, a picture of him standing proudly on the shore. Underneath were 3 words written in calligraphy: "Courage begins here." The next morning, Hiroshi packed his camera and went to Inoshima Beach, the same place where he nearly drowned as a child. The waves were strong, the sky pale and cold. He stood there, shaking. The sound of crashing water filled his ears, and every part of him wanted to run. But then he whispered, "Grandfather, I want to see the world through courage." He took a deep breath and stepped closer 1 foot. Then another, till the water touched his ankles. The fear was still there, but something had changed. For the first time, he didn't run. He lifted his camera and began to take photos: the waves, the horizon, the birds gliding above the sea. Each click was a heartbeat of courage. Weeks later, Hiroshi received a letter from Tokyo. He had won. His photo, the one of the sea at dawn, was chosen as a portrait of courage. When he saw it displayed in the Tokyo Art Museum, he felt his chest tighten with pride. He whispered to himself, "I didn't overcome the ocean. I overcame my fear." Years later, Hiroshi returned to Kamakura. He often sat by the water with his camera, watching children play in the waves. Sometimes he smiled and told them it's okay to be afraid. Fear means you're standing before something important, because courage isn't about feeling fearless. It's about stepping forward, even when your heart is trembling. We all have our oceans, places in life we're too afraid to face. But remember Hiroshi's story. Fear is not the end. It's the beginning of transformation. So, take a breath, look ahead, and take one small step toward what scares you. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs courage today. And remember, no matter where you are, you have the strength to rise above your fear. Thanks for watching.